Hey dudes, Nura here. Some people get a bit stuck with the Op-Z, with creativity, thinking of new ideas. You might have some other instruments with real black and white keyboard. So you can use this in several ways, and recently at a live gig I used it as a bit of an ambient drum machine on one of the tracks in the background. And it's quite a simple thing to do. You can do it with the tape track, so I'll demonstrate that now. So we'll pick a project, we'll use number 9. To reset as project, shift, stop, yellow lights, empty. So we'll get rid of this click track, we don't really need it for this. So we press we press BPM, and red turns his volume down on this click. So we'll go to his kick drum, simple, we'll just stick some in. This isn't really that important actually. We'll slow it down. We'll go to really slow. So let's say 50 BPM. We'll click some. Like I said, this is not that important. So again, yellow, turn the suns up, delay, reverb, green, delay, blue, reverb. They're set as standard. You can change them in your effects tracks. But that'll do for now. So we'll go to his bass. 3/3 is my favourite. Remember to lengthen his tracks. We press track shift and then the length we want it to be. So now each one's going 4. So we can just go. Okay, so we've got something simple in there, and if you'll notice I use the black keys. So if you're not confident with musical theory, things like that, stick to black keys and it'll be in key. That's a really easy one. So we've got something going there. We'll go into a synth track. That sounds okay, so we'll put something in. Again, we'll lengthen his synth track. We'll just double that one, so 2 on each now. We can go right up to this, like, and that basically makes it into a 4 track. But we're gonna do 2 on this track, so that's track shift 2, and that changes how many steps are on each step. So we'll just go. Super simple. We'll add a bit of delay, add a bit of reverb. So now this is the secret. So now what we're going to do is click into tape track, and in tape track, using shift, you can see it's highlighted them all. That means they're all selected for tape, or we can deselect them. So only as synth tracks or drum track is affected by that. So as percussion track now is affected, but as synth tracks aren't. And to reverse that, obviously, and this is tape track, shift, yellow lights show which tracks are muted just for tape track. So white is speeds. So now they're all selected. Oh, sorry. As synth tracks are selected, not as drums. So if we select them all, now you'll. Yeah. So this is the secret. So now if we lengthen our tape track to 8 on each step, it's going to take quite a while to get through it. So we can find this odd place. Pressing as white keys, we can then select tape speed with these numbers and mess with our dials. This is a fine tune and this is tape speed. So this is the secret now. So we press record and play, so it's record armed, and then we're going to just hold a white key. And what you need to do is hold the white key for the length of the entire sequence until it gets back to where you started, which is the red dot. So this armed recording, when we pressed and held this, and now when it gets back to the start again, we should be able to release it, and it's just gonna stay as our tape track. So now we've got ourselves a drone machine. And we can decide the pitch ourselves depending on what we're playing on our other instruments. And if we press shift and deselect some, now our kick drum's gonna go as normal, our hi-hat might, while underneath all this is happening. So we go back to tape, go back to white LEDs, and we can find the pitch we want for our drone machine. We can add effects to our tape track by going into yellow on tape track, add delay, add reverb, and it'll mess it up even more now, even better. We go back and we can mess with the filters on tape. That's resonance and filter. And you can hear now, that's pretty cool. So we'll shift and put the kick and hi-hat back in, so it's just ambience. It's quite vivid, that snare. We'll lose the snare. Oh, sorry, that was hi-hat. So we're basically playing the Opzi inside its tape track, and it makes it a really different machine. As you can see. Then we could go to punch-in effects, do some octave downs. So we could extend our effects track to 8 on record like we did our tape track, randomly press some stuff and it's just going to mess with it. Makes it actually into almost a modular type system, bleepy bloopy goodness. And these were just stock sounds in the Opzi. I didn't even use any samples. It's beautiful. Light track, and even when it's not plugged into DMX lights, it gives you a little light show on its display. And they've changed the settings, colours, speeds. The pitch shift also affects tape, but you can't record the pitch shifts, unfortunately. However, you can just mess with them. I hope you found that inspiring. I'll be back with more videos, guys. Thank you.